Hey, what's up, guys? This is Beely HD. I'm here to bring you some replays and some dragon raids from our most recent war. I have three quick ones for you. Two of them are compare and contrast. Let's just check out this first one real quick and see how we can learn from it. So right here, you'll see that there are three different air defenses, and Otto has destroyed the one that is closest to the edge. I also see that there's an air sweeper there that may have caused him to want to put the lightning on that one first. We'll see here, though, by fast forwarding, that he also dropped all his dragons in one area, and this is just not. It's not gonna work out well for him. We generally discourage putting all the dragons in one spot. If the clan castle has a bunch of wizards, it will splash all of them and could theoretically just wreck him. But let's just fast forward real quick. So he did not do any cuts anywhere, as we have talked about in some of our previous videos here, and that is going to cause his dragons to go all the way around the town hall. He'll at least get 1 star, but he will end up not even getting a 2 star because the town hall is there, and that last air defense is going to mess with him. All right, so let's check out another attack here. This is from Vincent. He is one of my favorites in the clan. He is really good at his attacks, and he did a really good job on this one. He did run into a situation that is similar to what I tend to run into, where you get 99% and you don't finish it. And that's because of these little houses that we tend to forget. But I had a chance to talk to him and walk him through a couple of strategies and ways that we would attack this base to succeed. So the first thing is, you can see right here that he's doing a lightning spell right there, and that's because that's going to be the furthest away from the edge. So the idea is that you would drop your dragons in the same spot that Otto did down here, and it would take out this one, and you would not waste your lightning spell on it. What Vincent will also do is drop a dragon right here to cut and eventually take out this gold storage, and then he's going to drop his Barb King down here to clear up the area. So you're creating two different cuts that will funnel right here to that other air defense. So let's see if I can a better picture. But yeah, so he would drop it down, his king down here, and then it would create the cut so he can funnel. So his idea is to drop the dragons throughout this point, and once it's these areas have been cut, and this area has been cut by the dragons and everything else, he'll use his clan castle balloons to go forward, and ideally it would go into that area there. And look at that nice little face there. Anyways, let's check it out and see how it worked out. So there goes the lightning. Drops his one dragon, begins the cut, drops his king here. Now, one thing that I noticed here is that his king was taking a bit to do the cut, so you can rage there to save some time, even though it's not the most efficient in terms of his life, because you usually wait until he's lost some life before you rage, but this is to save time because dragons take a bit to navigate around. So he dropped his balloons before this anti-air had gone away at the bottom, and so it naturally pulled it over there as opposed to the other one. But his attack is strong enough that it. One thing that I have forgotten to, or we forgot to think about, are the little bit in the corner. If you know anything about dragon raids, or you've done this a lot, you'll know that you'll come down to the line and end up having to have your dragons go the opposite side of the base, and you run out of time. And that's unfortunately what happened here, and that was an oversight by both of us. So sorry about that, Vince, but we'll get that next time. You did a great job on this attack. See how different that is when you think through your attack in certain ways. You cater your attack and your units accordingly. And so I'm going to transition into one of my attacks from this war that required quite a bit of thought to get just right. So let's check it out. Oh, that's the wrong one. That one's my base. Let's see here. On 16, one of our cleanups. So right here, we see that there are 3 anti-air. So what I'm going to do on this, the way that I thought of it is I want to take out this anti-air here. I know that there's some clan castle troops here, so I dropped a minion right here just to bring them out. And I dropped 2 minions right here to draw all the clan castle troops over here, so that when I do a lightning, it takes out the anti-air and then some of the clan castle troops. It's not going to take out a dragon, but it'll take out the ground units. It's not the most important thing, but I figured if I'm already going to use a lightning, I might as well try out that strategy and be more efficient in terms of killing the ground units. So I'll bring them over there, and then what I'm going to do is drop my king right here to clean up this area, and then I'm going to drop a dragon or 2 to clean up this area. And the goal is I want to take out these 2 defense units, because once these are destroyed, I'm going to drop my clan castle balloons or hogs to go here. In this case, I only had hogs available, and I don't want the hogs to go after any of these other defenses, only this anti-air. And then I'll drop my dragons all the way along the edge here, which will naturally take out this as well, and I'll just sweep. Since there are units on the edge, kind of like with Vince's attack, I brought some minions as well to help clean up that area. So let's just check out this attack and see how it goes. So I dropped my king right there, and notice I'm going to rage real soon on him. And then I have my dragons that cleaned up this area over here. So now this whole area up top where the king is all clear, and then the 2 defenses up on the side are about to be taken care of. I missed the archer tower, but these other dragons will naturally take care of it. So the moment this archer tower is done, I'm going to drop my clan castle troops. Yep, so they're the hogs, and they go directly for the anti-air, which is perfect. I have a minion off to the left-hand side, taking care of that storage. These hogs are going to get destroyed immediately, but they only served one purpose, and that was the anti-air. Air sweepers, not a big enough deal to worry about. So it looks like all of my corners are clear, and I dropped some minions along the edges so my dragons can just keep going on the inside, try to make it as efficient as I can and clean up. At first I was a little concerned that the town hall wasn't being destroyed, but I ended up being okay. So this is a little bit different than when you have all your anti-airs in the center. You have to think about it a little bit differently. How do you creatively destroy them? Different than like the 10-5 method, I believe it is, that I have on my channel, where you have all clan castle balloons in there, and then you have all dragons, and you use 2 rages and a heal, or 2 heals and a rage to get to the center. This is a little bit different because you're mixing up the units and your spells to take out your anti-air, because they're not all centered in the middle. They're kind of spread out, so you have to come up with a different solution. So hopefully that helps out and helps you think through how to attack well, how to cater your units and your strategy appropriately with the base that you're attacking, and not just getting dragons and assuming you can drop them anywhere in 3-star. It takes a little bit more than doing that. So hope you like that. Give me a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and let me know if you have any other videos that you want to learn from or strategies you want me to check out. Thanks. Bye.